Welcome back to English Unlocked.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today our mission is, well, to equip you with some really useful phrases for handling social English, especially in those casual U.S. settings, like maybe a first date or just a party.
Exactly. And it's so important, isn't it? Because mastering these common friendly phrases, it's not just about the words. It's really about genuine connection, feeling, comfortable in new social spots.
Right. Okay, so let's jump into what our sources say. When you walk into one of these U.S. social events, you'll hear certain kinds of casual starters pretty quickly. Like someone might say, this place is cool, have you been here before? Trying to find common ground, maybe. Or they might share a bit about themselves first, like, I'm kind of into hiking and cooking, what about you? Which I find helpful when I'm not sure how to start.
Yeah, those are great examples. And what makes them so effective, really, is that they function as invitations. They're designed not to get a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
That can just, kill the conversation, right?
Lovely. Avoids those awkward dead ends.
Right. Instead, they encourage sharing. It's like signaling, hey, it's friendly here, you can talk. It makes it easier for you to open up a bit.
That makes a lot of sense. And the good news is there are some really effective, friendly ways you can respond. So if someone asks if you've been there before, you can say, yeah, it's my first time here, but I like it. Simple, positive. Or if they share interests, maybe something like, oh, nice, I love trying new recipes too. You're sort of mirroring them. Why does that work so well?
Well, those responses are key because they show you're actually engaged, you're listening, you're willing to connect. It's that give and take, builds rapport. When you echo enthusiasm or find that common ground, you're building a little bridge. It signals you're interested, which warms things up.
Okay, so that covers getting the conversation started. But what about phrases that work almost anywhere in social interactions? Our sources highlighted a couple of really useful ones, like, that sounds awesome, very positive, very versatile. And the other one is, no worries. I hear that one constantly. Is there any risk with that one? Like, could it sound dismissive if someone's genuinely sorry?
That's a good question. No worries is incredibly common, yeah. It basically means it's okay or don't worry about it. But it's interesting. It's become sort of a casual peace offering in U.S. English. It smooths over little bumps without a big fuss. To your point, though, tone matters. If someone offers a serious apology saying no worries, super casually might feel a bit slight. So context is key, as always.
Right, context and tone. Got it. Okay, so moving beyond specific party or date chat, what about the phrases you just hear day to day, the really practical stuff you can easily start using?
The everyday toolkit.
Exactly. Like, hey, how's it going? The standard greeting, pretty much.
Universal.
Or ordering, can I get a coffee to go? If you're busy, sorry, I'm swamped today. And that super casual one, what do you want to eat? Shortening, what do you...
Yeah, and those are valuable precisely because they're so informal and frequent. Using them helps you sound, natural. It signals you're comfortable, you fit into the daily rhythm. It's about moving past textbook phrases to how people actually talk.
Okay, so that feels like a good place to wrap up this deep dive on social English essentials.
Yeah.
The big takeaway seems to be understanding why these phrases work, the icebreakers, the everyday stuff, really boosts your confidence. It makes interactions feel smoother.
Absolutely. And what's truly fascinating here is how these little shifts in language, these small choices, they can actually unlock entirely new social experiences. They build deeper connections. It turns communication from just, a skill into more of an art of understanding people.